50, 45. There goes Davis. Oh, my God. Davis is going to run it all the way back. Auburn's going to win the football game. Auburn's going to win the football game. He ran the missed field goal back. He ran it back 109 yards. They're not going to keep him off the field tonight. Holy cow. Oh, my God. Auburn wins. Auburn has won the Iron Bowl. Auburn has won the Iron Bowl in the most unbelievable fashion you will ever see.
Oh, yeah. Red, white, and blue. Welcome. I feel like Tony Kornheiser from
with the American flag.
With the American flag.
We're coming.
We're coming.
Canada.
It's coming home. I fucking love it. But, kid, welcome in. Episode 631. Today is February 20th, 2026, kid. And we're locked and loaded into this semifinal game over Slovakia. I do like my Slovak friends. Oh, God bless.
Thank you.
I do like my Slovakian friends, but this game was never in doubt.
Yeah.
How you doing?
You saw the boys, they saw the women win gold.
Yes.
And they were hungry after seeing Canada come back because they did their part. Like, they were down. Yep. It was 2-1, right? Until the third. And Canada scored, and then they scored an OT to win it, right? Isn't that how they won?
No. We'll go through it. We'll go through it. I'll tell you. But yeah, it's kind of a shorter episode for you guys. We'll go through some Olympics, some men's and women's games for ice hockey. We got some NBA and college hoops. A little short slate. I think it's only about 9-10 games in college. And then I got some NBA props for you. Taking over Elvis's route today. But and then, yeah, it's the dog days. We know we got WBC. We got spring training started this week, or today, actually. Today was the first day of spring training. So we're going to get our baseball previews going. Maybe next week or in 2 weeks when I get back, we'll talk about it. But, kid, shout out the women's. Wow, what a game. And Canada gave it their all. They were winning for about 58 minutes of it. And our captain, what a goal. Haley Knight, what a 48 hours. She got engaged.
Us. Yeah.
She got the game tying goal with about a minute, maybe about 2 minutes left in the game.
I was watching. I was like, oh, no, we need to win this game. I tweeted immediately.
Yeah, and then I think she's going to hold the flag or hold the flame on the walk out after the Olympics. So that's an extremely high honor as well. This is her 5th Olympics. So it was tied 1-1 going into overtime. And then Megan Keller, the assistant captain, one-on-one gets the breakaway, backhander.
Great stretch pass.
Oh, my God. Backhander. And I thought it was 5-hole, but it went right under
through.
goal.
Yeah.
The goalie stick. So what a game. Heartbroken for the Canadians, our brothers and sisters up north. But I'd be lying if I didn't say, fuck yeah, let's go, baby. USA.
Yeah.
And it's the women's 3rd gold medal in ice hockey. So shout out the women. And now the boys need to take it home. We're up 5-0 right now. Canada took care of business against Finland today, 3-2. It was a closer game than I thought. Did you catch any of that?
It was just in the third period?
No. So Finland was up 2-0, yeah. And then Canada scored 1 late in the second period. It was 2-1 going into the third, and then they scored 2. And I think Nathan McKinnon scored the game winner with about 30 seconds left.
Okay, so it didn't get to OT. OT was us the other day against, who was it, Sweden? Yeah, we went to OT there. So, I mean, we're ready. You know, we can blow you out. We can go long, go to overtime, and still win. Oh. And, heck, I mean, it could be an instant class. What if it goes to shootouts? Is that in the Olympics? If there's no golden goal?
Yeah. So, the format is terrible. Real terrible. And it's not going to change. But, you know, after overtime, overtime is 3-on-3 hockey. I don't
in the Olympics?
In the Olympics, it's shorter. The ice rink that they're playing on is not official NHL size. It is a little smaller. So I like that in the sense it forces action a little bit more, just like an octagon. But
opens more lanes and
but after a shootout or after the 5 minutes,
more scoring if there's less people. I feel like it opened up the offense.
Yeah, but that's
not as crowded. It's not.
But you know, in NHL when the playoffs come, it's 5-on-5.
No, I agree. It should be. That's just how crazy it gets. And open net is just that much more intense. But yeah, I think that's what they're trying to do. If they're making it 3-on-3, I think they're trying to encourage the scoring.
100%. And then after the overtime 3-on-3, if no one scores, it does go to a shootout. And I don't want a gold game to come down to a shootout.
Yeah, that's not the epitome of hockey. We always say that with even soccer too. When it goes to a shootout, that's not the truest form of the hockey game and the sport.
No, so it's unfortunate, but right now we are in the third period of the men's game against Slovakia. They are up 5-0 with about 15 minutes left. Jack Hughes scored. He has 2 goals. Jack Hughes, has a goal. Tage Thompson, Dylan Larkin. Dylan Larkin's been on fire.
What's our medal count update, my man? You've always been updating us.
Yeah, so medal count for right now, we are not in third place anymore. We are in second. With 29 total medals. We're not going to get first. Norway is going to win it all. They have
pulled away just too much.
Yeah, they have 17 gold and 37 total medals. The United States has 10 gold medals and 29 total.
How many left on the table? Not that many enough medals.
Not that many. I think the end of the Olympics is Sunday. The gold medal game for men's ice hockey is Sunday against Canada.
That's like the cap it off kind of.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then you said he'd come walking out with the torch, right?
Yeah. My bet for over under gold medals for the United States was at 12.5. Don't think we're gonna get there. We're at 10 right now. But
What's up, Philly?
Yeah, what up, Phil? Mm. I don't think we're gonna be able to get there, unfortunately. If we get I think we're gonna end with like 11 or 12, and I'm gonna get fucked by the hook. Unfortunately,
it's always the hook.
It's always
but solid numbers tie, and I don't like that either. It's like kissing your sister. No,
wow,
we don't do that.
But 29 total medals so far. Are you surprised the United States fell short to Norway?
Not really. It's a Winter Olympics, you know what I mean? But to be in the top 3, I think that's what we expect. We expect to be able to compete with anybody, and it's proven. Look what's going to happen in hockey. I mean, I'm not trying to speak in absolutes, but like I said, I think the boys are motivated, especially after that 4 nations loss. You guys can have 4 nations, but we want that Olympic gold.
They have hypothetical odds. I mean, the United States will most likely come away with the win with about 14 minutes left in the game, up 5-0. Canada versus the United States Sunday for gold, 8 a.m. in the morning. Can you guess the number, the odds?
For 8 in the morning?
Yes. Gold medal game.
The odds?
Yeah.
I mean, we just beat Slovakia 5, but I feel like Sweden was a little bit
Slovakia just scored 5-1.
Okay. Hey. It's gonna be us minus 1.5. It's, you know what I mean, right? It's I think we're gonna be favored. Actually, I think I hate to see it, but I mean, look what's been going on, right? Canada has a loss. We don't have a loss, do we? Or
no, Canada doesn't have a loss.
So we did lose.
No, we didn't lose either. We're both undefeated.
Oh, so whoever wins the gold medal game sweeps the table.
Correct.
Oh, okay. I give us the nod. I'm going United States minus 1.5.
Canada minus 111, minus 1.5 is plus 210. United States short underdogs at minus 108 on the money
taking them
line.
on the money line.
For third place, for bronze, we got Slovakia taking on Finland, and Finland's the $2 favorite. Slovakia plus 168. Give me the dog.
You like it?
Yeah. I'm biased. I like my Slovakian friends, so
okay.
I root for the Slovaks. Good.
It's not over yet, but I guess it's 5-1 is.
It's 5-1 with 13 minutes left. That's tough. That is very tough. So we'll see. We'll be back Sunday night to recap the games, recap all the Olympics, see how we all played out. But yeah, for right now, the games have been really good, and so happy for the ladies. I mean, they were ecstatic, and I'm happy for them, especially the captain Haley Knight, 5-time Olympian. We'll see if she's back for her 6th.
Don't they consider her like one of the greatest female hockey players of all time?
Yeah, she has the most points in Olympic history.
Wow.
She should get a tattoo of Olympics. I mean, she's
a lot of them do.
A lot of them do. Yeah, 100%. So
might as well.
Might as well, kid. All right, let's get into these picks. But before we do that, we got a quick word from our sponsor. We're brought to you each and every episode by Viva Tequila Seltzer, the most refreshing hard seltzer on the market, hands down. No wonder why Viva was voted #1 hard seltzer in the world by San Francisco World Beer Competition with only 88 calories, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, and a light 4.5 ABV. Viva is the perfect drink for your post-game celebration, as it was created with that active lifestyle in mind. We flavor tequila seltzer because flavor is the spice of life, and we like our drinks with just a kick, just like how we like our lives, whether it's Huckleberry playing around the golf with the boys or an elderberry watching the gold medal game. It doesn't matter. Our favorites pair perfectly with that Artisanal Blanco tequila for that subtle and refreshing drink. I believe here at the Dream Wager and at Viva is to live long, live well, and live it up. All right, kid, let's get to it. Like I said, a short slate here on the hardwood for college. I only have one play, but I did want to get your thoughts on, probably the best story in college basketball right
Miami of
now.
Ohio, huh?
Miami of Ohio. I mean, undefeated at home. It's a lot of pressure on them right now. See if they could go undefeated. 26-0. They're 22nd in the country. They're laying 8.5. I see 7.5s out there. At home tonight against Bowling Green. All the pressure is on Miami of Ohio. Any thoughts on the game?
I'd lay it. I think they're playing hot. They're at home, right?
Yes.
They're gonna have the crowd. I mean, it's gonna be hard not to pick them. And like I said, if you're, what is it, -8.5?
I see 7.5s, 8.5s. Shop around, but it's
Definitely
either 7.5 or 8.
Yeah, I think they're gonna finish the season undefeated. It's just anything can happen once they reach the tournaments because they're gonna have an automatic bin, correct?
They should.
They should. Absolutely, yeah, bro. I actually have a lot of plays for Saturday. Like I looked ahead and I got some stuff like for college basketball for the NBA.
Anything for tonight for college?
No, that was about it. Like I said, I got the utmost confidence in Miami of Ohio, and I think that, like I said, finish the season undefeated.
Yeah, for me, one game tonight, 7:00. Detroit taking on University of Milwaukee. I'm surprised, honestly, that Detroit is the underdog here because I made them a 3.5, 4-point favorite.
Have you taken them a couple times this year?
Yeah, I like Detroit. They won 4 of their last 5. They're good at home. They hit their free throws. And I'm just not a University of Milwaukee fan, if I'm being honest.
You don't like to sit in Milwaukee.
No, I don't. Only place I like in Wisconsin is probably Madison. But other than that,
Badger territory.
Yeah, state could kick rocks. But last time they played each other earlier in the month, I think the first week of February, Detroit won by 13. Now, second time around, they're catching 1.5. I'll take them on the money line plus 100. I think the wrong team is favored, kid. So,
not bad.
Yeah, give me that. You said it's a huge slate for Saturday. What do you got here for Saturday?
Yeah, I could rattle it off, and you could just tell me what you like.
Well, real quick, did you see the Duke and Michigan ticket prices?
No. What is this? Is like $400, $500 for like nosebleeds in it?
I think the cheapest ticket, and it's in Washington. It's at the Verizon Center, which I don't know why Duke's gonna have the crowd, but cheapest tickets in the nosebleed I think is like $360, $400 on the court or on the floor, $6,000 for regular.
Crazy.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna go see a hell of a game, number 1 versus number 3.
There's a couple of them.
Yeah, it's great games tomorrow.
Couple of them tomorrow. So,
what do you like?
Yeah, I think you got to lay the points with Florida -12.5 against Ole Miss. Right, playing a lot better. I'll take the points with Creighton. I like the Johnnies, but I just 14.5. Right, Creighton. Look who they upset. Right, they had us upset against UConn. So I mean, they could definitely compete. Right, I'll take the plus 14.5.
I mean, I worry just because it's a major letdown spot after a huge win,
after a huge emotional win.
Yeah, and St. John's are good; they're getting better. I would stay away from the game, and it's at MSG.
Oof, they're gonna have the crowd.
Yeah, I would stay away. I do like the Florida play against Ole Miss. Florida's getting better and better. I worry. Watch out for them in the SEC.
Got like Kansas late at -10.5. I'm seeing already up. A lot of the lines are posted, but like not too much on the spread. Like on the number. UNC, maybe take them on the money line. I'll be taking a chance with Nebraska -20.5. But I think you got to do it with who they're taking on. Penn State is not.
Real quick, I wanted to go back and ask you about Kansas with the Darren kid. And did you hear about him?
What had happened?
The number one kid, the mock draft, and Darren Peterson. He's a freshman. He only plays 15 to 20 minutes. He hit a 3 and checked himself out and didn't play the rest of the game. And people are like, I wouldn't draft him. Yeah, he's phenomenal and he's the best player in the country, but your best availability is your availability. And he just, whether it's the flu, whether it's cramps, whether he's tightening up, like they had a chance. The Kansas played the number one team in the country at the time.
You're saying he's getting hurt or he's sick? It's like not.
He just chooses not to play. He chooses not to play. He hit a 3, tapped Bill Self and said, "Sub me out," and never played the rest.
Yeah,
of the
I know. Like that's the thing. We're just allowing this behavior. Like it's
100%.
Like there's no type of I don't know, wherewithal to kind of have that outside perspective. Like put yourself in someone else's shoe and see what they are seeing from you when you're doing these type of things. Yeah, I mean,
weird.
That's what happens when you get these organizations and these teams have to force to make a statement out of you. It's unfortunate because you're putting your career at risk.
I guess maybe I'm just speaking personally, but like you play college, and he's going to play in the NBA. But my thing is like, I would die to play with my boys a few more times, especially at the highest level. And you had a chance at home to play the number one team and you chose not to play because you felt tight. What?
Yikes.
That's a bad look, kid. And from that standpoint, the only reason I bring it up, it's hard to handicap a team like Kansas because you never know. You're going to get 10 minutes. You're going to get 15. You
don't think Bill Self is enough to kind of override with his coaching and everything?
I think it's I think he has no control over him.
Not him specifically, but
oh no, Bill Self's a great coach. He's going to go into the Hall of Fame, and they're used to not playing with him.
Absolutely.
But my thing is, someone has to grab him and tell him what he's doing is not right. That's just
Wouldn't you think it'd be the coach?
No,
I wonder what's going on there.
I think it's his agent or his parents.
Now it's seemingly that the coaches have no control or authority over this situation, no power anymore. Correct. That's an absolute shame. If you want me to just rattle off the list, man, because there's, like you said, we're loaded on Saturday. I'd probably take Miami on the money line. Volunteers, give me the +3.5. Louisville, lay of the points. I mean, it's crazy, but they're a way better team. Texas Tech -15.5. Arizona, that's a big, massive game right there, right? Against Houston, dude, I'm gonna go with Arizona. I'm gonna take the +200 there. I mean, right? You saw Houston just lose, right? And I know they're a good team, but may take the value with Arizona. I see value as well with Missouri. So, I mean, if you're going to take +200 with Arizona, you know I'm going to take +440 with Mizzou. Arkansas could slip up and lose, right? I mean, come on.
It's another major letdown spot. I mean, they just went to double overtime in one of the best games in the year against Alabama on the road.
Well, doesn't show they can compete, though. I get the letdown spots, but not all that's to be true. But it might be the rule and not the exception, what you're saying.
Yeah, I just think 10.5 points is a lot.
Yeah, that's saying something.
Again, Missouri's not a bad team. I don't know. I'd be wary. I don't like laying big numbers. I do like Arizona, though. I agree with you. I think 5.5 is too much. I think Houston should be favored, but I only made Houston a 1-point favorite. Now I see 4.5, 5.5, but 5.5 for Arizona. I'll take it. I agree.
Yeah, I'd probably play Bama on the money line, like you said, after coming off of the loss. I think they'll get back. And then 2 games you're probably going to hate to hear me say, but unfortunately for Villanova, I'm going to lay the -1.5 with the Huskies.
I see 2.5 now.
Okay, I'm going to lay the 2.5 with Michigan over to Duke.
Watch out. No, the Wildcats at home, they've won 6 in a row.
Yeah, man.
I think it should be a really good game. And I don't think UConn doesn't cover games. That's the thing. They win a lot. And maybe because they're always high spread games.
I saw 1.5 and I took it. That's why.
Yeah. And I think that's fine. I would stay business. Away. I'm betting with my heart. I probably would take Nova here at home.
On the money line, right?
Yeah, +122. V for Villanova. But I'm also going to take the Dukes. Duke +3, +130. They're going to have the home crowd. I'm going to fade the team up north.
I'm just thinking that, after seeing Michigan and what they've been doing, I had to lay it. And then I think, even at home, man, I'm looking at UConn, number 5 in the country, man. Damn, only 1.5 points. I had to do it.
Yeah.
But the last 3 to end I think there's mainly these are ranked games, but it's Illinois minus 6.5, Zaga minus 17.5, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take BYU on the money line. I know that's crazy. Iowa State, look what they've been doing, but I've liked BYU since the beginning of the season, and I think they can make some noise in the tournament. So they got to make it. Yeah, plus 150 on the money line for BYU.
I'm going to be on the other side. I really like the Cyclones. I think, and it's a short number. I don't trust BYU. Arizona, Iowa State hits their free throws as well. I'm not a believer in BYU. And early on, I was not so much anymore. I'll lay the 3.5 here with the Cyclones. I think they're a much better team. So
that's fair, man. Hey, you've been hitting on those bets. So both in
NBA and yesterday college. I went 0-5, so we'll see.
I'm trying to work my magic. We don't have the NBA guru, so I'm trying to work my magic.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Got some player props for you. And before we get into some of those player props, a quick word from Props.Cash. I mean, the best way to research all your player props. And you can download the Props.Cash app.com right now and use our code DREAM25. You'll get 25% off with the monthly subscription, $14.99 with the subscription. So go on over, get some player props. It really helps. It's clean, reliable stats that really make it easy to spot value. So plans start at just $19.99 a month, and right now you can get 25% off your first month with code DREAM25. All right, kid, let's go on over to the NBA. And before I get into, I got a bunch of player props. Anything you feeling here for the NBA tonight?
Yeah, tonight, like the prop that I want to, shout out Props.Cash for is Luka Doncic to record a triple-double. I'm thinking that he's been hot. We're coming back into the season, back into, the playoff push. And, it's going to be two teams in their own stadium, in their own arena. So I'm going to like the Lakers here, and he's going to carry. Let's go with Luka Doncic to the triple-double.
Oh, kid, I love it. I got a few here. I'm going to go Jared Allen over 15.5 points here. I think they are against the Hornets. So I do like that matchup here for him. I think he could get at least easy 18, 19 rebounds here tonight. So I really like that play. Other ones I like, Bam Adebayo against the Hawks. I like a combo over 28.5 points and rebounds. He's been putting up massive numbers before the break. He's been putting up massive numbers. And he's gone over this point combo with points and rebounds in 12 of his last 13 games. He's averaging 33 combined points and rebounds during that span. So getting a low number here versus the Hawks, I think that's a really good play. Give me Kevin Porter Jr. on the Milwaukee Bucks against the Pelicans over 7.5 assists. New Orleans, bottom 5 defense when it comes to guarding at the rim. So think they're a bad defensive team. And I just think that means Porter he'd be able to find some quality looks for his teammates. So yeah, give me over 7.5 assists. Other ones I kind of like that. I don't know if I'll get to the window. One I did get to the window was Ben Shepherd over 9.5 points. You get that at even money. I think he could go for at least double digits, 10, 13 points. So yeah, over 9.5. The other ones, Daniel Gafford over 6.5 rebounds against the Timberwolves. He's averaging 7. I think he could get 8. That's one I almost got to the window with. And then the other one was LaMelo Ball over 6.5 assists. It's juicy at minus 135, but player props has him projected for 8.6. So if you like Props.Cash, I think we're gonna get him over 6.5 assists tonight. But that's gonna do it. That's all I got for tonight.
Good little list.
Yeah,
I like it. Yeah, some sharp picks.
Anything else you got here before we get to that's it. That's all.
Jamal Murray's right. He's playing tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe take the over, combine points, rebounds, and assists. He's very active, right? If Jokic isn't really gonna do too much, I mean, he's the best player in the league. But if he's not, who else? It's Jamal Murray's team, right? So let's see what he can do.
I also think Jokic he's not 100% right now. You could
you've seen. Is that like confirmed, or is that just a sense of everyone?
Because that's just my sense. That's my.
I felt the same though. You get that from Shams. You've heard a lot of people talking about it, but
I also think when you watch the All-Star game, he played for a minute, 2 minutes, and he subbed himself out. Like,
yeah, man, something's going on.
So He needs to get ready for the playoffs. So
yeah, get healthy.
Kid, little update for you. 5 minutes left. 6-2. We got this in the bag.
They're active in the third.
Yeah, been active. A lot of scoring now, kid. All right, kid. Well, good luck. Thank you for hopping on. Enjoy your weekend. Got a lot to talk. Got a huge.
You got nothing for Saturday's NBA?
No, do you?
Bro, if we're gonna get out of here, let's rattle it off. Might as well. I think you got to agree, right? I like the Suns, right? If you're looking at the slate right now, I think they're just right coming off the All-Star break. I think we're gonna see some of the better teams pull away in their divisions and their conferences. So I'll take the Suns. I think the 76ers on the road are going to be a better team. I'd probably take them. And, whether you take the points or not, I'm just going to give you who I think is going to win outright. So Suns, 76ers, I think the Heat at home, better all-around team. The Pistons are hot. I think they can win the conference, the East. I think they can. And speaking of the conferences, the Spurs, I think they might be live to win the West.
Yeah.
But of course, we got to take our Knickerbockers. I like the Knickerbockers. -2.5 at -108. Let's go, Knicks.
Yeah, let's go, Knicks. Taking all favorites.
I know I'm playing it a little bit, but I mean, it's early. I don't think the teams that are bad are going to be on the same page just yet. That's why it's good time for the good teams to show up.
One thing real quick before we get up out of here. You mentioned the Detroit winning the East. I think they're live. I know he's not going to win it, but Cade Cunningham, MVP.
I like that.
If he does
He finished with the best record,
he should definitely get it. I mean, because look at it. Obviously Jokic is the best player, but when he's out, they're still a playoff team. You take Cade Cunningham off that team, they're not even a play-in team.
Jamal Murray is legit. That's the thing. He could carry.
Yeah, they don't have that.
He's one of the best playoff players in the league, Jamal Murray is.
Cade, I don't know if you saw this story, but Cade Cunningham is funny. He was in a Sonic drive-thru, he said, and he was looking at his bank account. Yeah, Cade Cunningham. Shout out, Cade. He was I think he was getting it for his kids, whatever. He was in the Sonic drive-thru, and he was like, let me just check my bank account. I mean, he doesn't need to, but he goes, it was the first time I looked at that shit and said, damn, this motherfucker loaded. he said, I fucking buy this Sonic.
I can buy the Sonic, bro.
What a good feeling.
That's where the investment start. But that's a great feeling, man.
That's a great feeling. But bro, first year the Dream Wager, he was in college. He was a Hokie. A pokey at Oklahoma State.
Okay.
A pokey.
Cowboy.
And I go, this guy's gonna be the number one pick in the draft. Wow. And bro, look at him now.
OK State's got legends. Oklahoma State, that's a program.
It's a low-key underrated program.
Absolute football, wrestling, baseball, and look
now basketball. Exactly. Kid, enjoy your weekend. Good luck on all your bets, whether it's combat sports, whether it's basketball, college basketball.
We got a lot.
But most importantly, Sunday morning, wake up with some coffee and go United States, baby. Let's fucking go.
USA,
bye. USA.